guest, Lisa Rand, back on the blue couches today. Lisa, welcome. You are a Master Gardener Coordinator.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Okay, so that means Penn State Extension has what's called a Master Gardener program. And our program consists of almost 160 volunteers. And I help to facilitate everything that those volunteers do. I pay the bills, I help with the scheduling, I make sure what they need is where they need it, when they need it.
Okay, that's a big job.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, you're having a big plant sale. It's the
Yes.
18th annual.
Yes.
So what does that mean to the community? What can they expect when they come and visit Saturday?
Absolutely. Our plant sale is typically this weekend, right before Mother's Day. So we will have vegetable seedlings, we will have all kinds of different sorts of seedlings, perennial plants, native plants. We're really excited about that this year. We're actually doing a native plug sale. So we anticipate having the most natives we've ever had available during our sale.
What's some examples of native plants?
Okay, ironweed is an example of one. We have quite a few different ones. Mountain mint. They're ones that our gardening friends are going to be looking for. They're difficult to find in our area.
Interesting.
So we're really excited about that.
Okay, and then is there help and perhaps information about how to be a better gardener?
Absolutely. We have 30 master gardeners, give or take, that will be available during that 9 to noon time frame to answer your questions, help you figure out what plants will go where you want to put them. Just all those little things that make gardening a little bit easier.
I think a lot of people have those questions, especially we have a late start to spring. People want to know when it's appropriate to plant, and like you said, where, and what flowers do well in shade and in sun. And unless you're really studying it, it's hard to know, but your folks will have all those answers on Saturday.
Yes, absolutely. And if at any point in time you need those answers between plant sales, we also have a gardening hotline that we operate through the extension.
The gardening hotline, I love that. If somebody's watching today and they think, I love gardening, maybe I could be a master gardener, how can that happen?
Okay, so you would get a hold of me. You can contact our master gardener email. It is eriemg@psu.edu and say, hey, I'd like to be a master gardener. You can also check us out on Facebook, Penn State Extension, or Penn State Master Gardeners of Erie. All of our information is on there, all of our events are on there, and it's a good way to get in contact with us.
And basically, in a nutshell, if you want that title, do you take classes, or how does that work?
We do classes between October and March every year. There is a process that you go through to find out if this is really what you want to do. It's a time commitment. There's 50 hours of volunteer time that have to happen in that first year, as well as all of the classes.
That's so interesting. But back to the plant sale. It is Saturday from noon to 12. It's on the campus of Penn State Behrend, but explain exactly where.
Sure. Okay, so it's at Wilson's Picnic Grove. We will have signs out because it's a little bit difficult to find depending on what's going on campus that day. So watch for those Master Gardener event signs, and we'll get you taken care of in there.
Perfect.
Basically, you go into Behrend, make a right, go down, and watch for the signs.
Okay, and extension.psu.edu is your website if you'd like more information. And this is open to anybody. Anybody can join you Saturday, right?
Yes, anybody can, even if you don't know what you want to do for gardening or if you're just curious.
Yeah. And the plants range in price from?
Our lower price ones are around $2, and some of our trees are a little bit more expensive than that, between $20 and $30.
Gotcha. All right, Lisa, thanks. It's great to see you.
Great to see you too, Amanda.